A stack of homemade wood spiral-bound journals are being shown. Now a close-up shot of the binding. My name is Angela and I'm a visually impaired designer. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all having a great week. It sure has cooled down here and is feeling more and more like fall every day, and I just love it. Today I'm going to the local maker space, and it's a great place where you can make your own things where you don't have to buy all the expensive equipment. So you basically pay a fee and then you get to use the facilities whenever you want to. So currently the only machine I really use in the makerspace is the laser cutter. For the last 6 months, I've been working on a project and I've made, I think, 13 or 14 journals. And so what I'll do is I'll make the cover for the journal out of wood and the back cover as well. Then I will cut paper and bind it with a machine that I have. So here's an example of a journal that I've made. So the cover is engraven in the wood, and then it also cuts out the edges and then the holes where the wire goes in to bind it. And then I put the wire on it. As far as materials that you need in order to laser cut, you just need to pick a material you want to cut, and then I just bring it to the space myself. And I usually use a birch plywood. This one I got on Amazon. I get it in bulk and it's way cheaper than anywhere else I found it. And so this is very thin. It's just 1/8 of an inch thick. The laser cutter can do up to 1/2 of an inch thick. This is just my preference for the specific projects that I've been working on. The laser cutter can also cut other materials. I know for sure that it can do acrylic. I'm not sure what other materials it can use, but I hear that it's a pretty versatile machine. So I'm super excited because today I will be finishing off the journals that I've been working on for 6 months, and so that project will finally be done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and head to the studio and I'm gonna take you along on the journey, so let's go. Angela opens the front door and then she locks it. She walks down the walkway. Then it switches to a walkway to the makerspace. Angela approaches the entrance. A view of the laser cutter machine with Angela pushing buttons to set it up. She lifts the surface bed into the machine. She continues to make adjustments. Wood is placed on a table to make sure it is flat. Angela puts the piece of wood in the laser cutter and adjusts its location. She continues to play with the settings to get it aligned with the piece of wood. Angela prepares the file on her laptop. She transfers the thumb drive to the laser cutter computer. She adjusts the settings on the computer program. The laser cutter moves to frame the wood. The lid to the laser cutter is closed. It begins to engrave the piece of wood. A time lapse is shown of the laser cutting the wood. We now see a distant view of the laser machine going. Angela practices calligraphy while waiting. The machine beeps and Angela opens the door. Smoke comes out and Angela takes the wood out of the machine. She displays the holes where the binding wire will go. She walks away from the machine. Back at home, Angela sands the wood. Then she adds a light oak stain. She cuts a stack of white printer paper in half. Angela punches the holes in the top of the paper with her cinch binding machine. Alright, so next I need to prepare the wire so that it's the right length because it comes longer than what I need. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to stick it in these holes that I've created so I know how long it needs to be. Take some wire cutters. And just cut it. And then you have the wire you need. Angela continues to cut wire for the binding. Alright, so now that we have the wire cut to the size that we need, we're going to go ahead and stick it on this machine. Now on the side here, it has little threaded things where I just slide it on. And then afterwards, I'll go ahead and put the wood, and then I'll put the paper and then the wood on top. She places the wood covers and paper on the wire. Alright, so now that we have the journal all put together on the wire, we're going to take it and just close this up so that it obviously doesn't fall off. So all you have to do is stick it on this back part of the machine that I have here, and then you just push it down and it will cinch it for you. So now it's bound together and you can open it up and you can even turn it so that it's flat so that it's easy to draw or write. Displayed is close-up shots of an engraven snake journal, dragon journal, and a girl playing violin on a journal. The final designs are shown in a quick rotation. Thank you so much for watching my first ever studio vlog. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to see more studio vlogs or other videos by me, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel below, and comment what you want to see me make next. I hope that you all have a fantastic day. Bye!